alaikum everyone, welcome back to Exclusive Modest on another episode on how to cut and sew. Hope everyone have a day and thank you all for watching my video always. I really appreciate you guys, and please, for those people watching me for the first time, at the end of this tutorial make sure to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Thank you. So today's tutorial is going to be on how to cut a flare gown with a puff sleeve. So I'm using 4.5 of this fabric to cut it out. The 3 yards is going for the body, and the 1.5 yard will be going for the sleeves, the both sleeves. So that is what I'll be cutting out here. The length we're going to use here is 60 inches. The full length is 60 inches. The back measurement is going to be 15 inches. The bust measurement is 36 inches. And the sleeve length is going to be 22 inches. And it has a band at the sleeve side. You can see it. So that's all what we'll be cutting here, and the band is going to be 3 inches in wideness. You can see it. So we're going to cut it in double. So that means you're making it of 7 inches. Then when you double your 7 inches, it's going to give you 3.5 inches. That means the half inch is going for the seam allowance, and the remaining 3 inches is going for the band. So let's go to the cutting section. So I'll be dotting 3.5 yards of this fabric. Then I'll be folding it into 2, then into 4, like a slant A shape. So this is into 2 places. Then I'll be folding it into 4, like a slant A line. So I'm trying to fold it in a way that it won't exhaust more of this fabric, and this side will be going for one sleeve. And the full length I'm talking about, that is 60 inches, is going to be with the seam allowance. So the full length here is 60 inches. The back measurement is going to be 15 inches. The bust measurement is going to be 36 inches. The half cut is going to be 15.5 inches. So folding it this way, I think it should be okay for the necessary measurement. So you can see it's not too big and it's not too small. I can try to increase it this way, but I want this particular area to be enough for the sleeve that I'm going to cut out. So that's why I'm trying to shift it back a little bit, so I'll be able to deduct my sleeve from here to that's a sleeve. So starting from this area, I'm going to take my shoulder measurement. Now it's going to be a slant shoulder, and this folding, it has already slant on its own, you can see. So it's going to be 15 inches. This is 7.5 inches. You can see. Then for me, I'm going to slant it up. So this is 7.5. Then for the armhole, you're going to take 7.5 as well. Seven and a half. For the waist measurement, it's going to be 15.5 inches. You can see. Then the bust measurement here is going to be 36 inches. That's 9 in 4 places. Is going to give us 36 inches. With a seam allowance of 2 inches. You can see. After the bust measurement, we didn't need waist measurement, it's not fitted. So let me take the full length. Then after full length, we're going to cut it. The full length is 60 inches. Inches. 60 inches. 2 inches. I'm going to connect the lines together. So the next thing here is to cut the neckline. The neck measurement, the wideness of the neck here, I'll be using 3 inches for the wideness of the neck. Then the deepness, I'll be using 2 inches for the back, then 3 inches for the front. Now I'm going to connect them together. So the first one I'll be cutting here is the back. You can see to the shoulder. From the shoulder to the arm. From the hammer, then you slant your hand down to the mainnet. As you can see, we are going to take out this back, then cut out the front neck properly. Yes, after this we're going to slit the back neck with 4 inches. The 4 inches is after the cutting of the neck, after the 2 inches that you deducted for the neck, then another 4 inches for the slit. So let me say from the upper part, from the shoulder now, it's coming down to 6 inches. No, 2 plus 4 will give us 6. You can see this is the slit at the back. We're going to put our button. So we're done with the cutting of the body. So the next thing I mean here is to cut out the sleeves, the 2 sleeves. So I want to use this wire to cut the sleeve. I want to try it. Maybe it can cut the 2 sleeves at once by folding it into 4. So I want to check maybe the sleeve will also full like the way you're seeing on the screen. So I'll be folding this into 4 like a triangle. Now this is into 2 already, then into 4 like a triangle, like this. To 4 like this, you can see. This is into 4 for the both sleeves. This is into 4. Then I'm not going to start from this area. I'm going to go down a little bit to the area where it's the triangle is wide, so that we'll be able to place that wideness around the arm. Let me start from here. So I'll be taking my 19 inches from here. 19 inches from here. This is 19 inches. You can see 19 inches. So from here to here now is 19 inches. Then I'm going to make a shape of S for the armhole. Then from here I'm making it of 16 inches. 16 inches. You know, there's a distance from the armhole to the shoulder, so I'm making that distance to be 3 inches. You know, this area is going up and this area is going to fall to the down. This area now is going up. This is the area that's going to be at the shoulder, and this is going to fall at the armhole, and the armhole go down a little bit than the shoulder. You can see. So I'm going to connect this line and this line together. So the next thing here is to cut it out. So this is now the sleeve. You can see. I'm going to divide this area into two. So this is not the sleeve. So you can make it more bigger than this depending on the fabric that you're going to use. We cannot add the two fabric together because this is the pieces from the body, and this is the remaining yard that we now use to cut out the sleeve. So if you say we should deduct from here, we should cut a sleeve from here, it's going to be in pieces. You can see it's not joined together. So that's why I decided to cut it from the 1 yard that remains. So if you want to make your own bigger than this, now you can make use of 1.5 yard or 2 yards of any fabric. This is the 7 inches they're going to use for the 2 band. You can see the wideness is 13 inches divided by 2. The wideness is 13 inches now. The one sleeve is just 10 inches. So the remaining inches is going for the seam allowance. So we're going to cut it out. We're going to cut out the excess. And this is the band now of 7 inches. By the time you fold it into 2, it's going to give you 3.5. Then the 1/2 inch is going for the seam allowance. Then the 3 inches is going for the main band. So I want to tell you how you can join the dress. So the explanation on how to join the dress. So let me start from the sleeve. So to join the sleeve, you're going to notch the center of this area, then you notch the center of the band too, then you try to pleat all these like this at this area. Then you're going to pleat this upper part too at the armhole, and that is the end of the sleeve. So for the body, the first thing you're going to do is join the 2 shoulders together. After joining the 2 shoulders, you join the 2 shoulders together. After joining the 2 shoulders together, then you bias the neck. So if you are making use of bias, you bias the slits, you bias the neckline, then you put your loop here, then you add your buttons to it. Then you take the sleeve that you've already joined, then you join it, you pleat it around the armhole, then you take your shape to the down part. You sew it to the down part, then you tape the down part, and that's the end of the sewing. So let me go and do the finished work and show it to you. Welcome back. Here is the finished work so far. This is the flake gown with balloon sleeve. You can see it. You can see the band I'm trying to say. You can see the sleeve, and you can see the body. So I will show you the back with a slit. Yeah. So now this is the back that has a slit, and this is the buttonholes. You can also call it a loop, and this is the button attached to it. So this is the slit that will slit down to 4 inches, and you can see how full this sleeve is, and this is the body. So you can see the step I took while sewing is the first step was joining the shoulder. Then I pleat the sleeve on the band to bring out this shape. Then I attach it to the armhole. After attaching it to the armhole, I bias the neck. You can see. I told you can make it of a facing. Just cut a facing, then use the facing to turn it. But if I'm making it of bias, this is how you're going to do it. Then I take the shape. So please, if you're watching for the first time, at the end of this class, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. Always see you in my next tutorial. Bye.